forgot to update you, but it's maths GCSE, maths A-level day. I'm just looking over this past paper to see if I could do all the questions just to calm myself down. I thought I should probably eat before my exams, so I made this. It's now 11:50. I'm so bored. I think sine differentiates, right, so sine integrates to minus cos, which means that cos differentiates to minus sine, is my guess. And I actually might not even check that one, just go into the exam, assuming that that is correct. I know that if there's a confusing integration question, which there will be, I'll probably get it wrong, but I might be able to get a few marks just for trying. But then I was thinking this because integration and differentiation weren't a thing at GCSE, okay? And if someone had told me, like if they were a thing at GCSE and I hated them as much as I hate them now, might not have picked A-level maths, okay? Because I hate them. Hate it. I would be so sick at maths if it wasn't for integration and differentiation, because I've respectfully never understood it, never got it. Like even in year 12, when literally all it was like in differentiation you like minus, like times and then -1, and then in integration you add and divide, right? I never bothered learning that. I would learn that an hour before the exam and it would never stick in my head what it actually was. And which is annoying because then it's like things like that. I never knew it when I was actually learning it, but as soon as I learned the more complicated version of it, now that's easy to remember. Okay, before I watch the video, I'm going to see if I can remember how you do it. You do root 2 equals a over b, where both, where a over b is in its simplest form, meaning that neither of them are even. So then you do square both sides, you get 2 equals a squared over b squared. Times both sides by b squared, so you get 2b squared equals a squared, which means that a squared is even, which means a is even. And so if a is even, right, and then you go, this is where I get a bit lost because I'm a bit confused, having to rearrange this or something, right. You divide by 2? I don't know.
Okay, squared.
Yeah. So you go a equals 2k, and then you go 2b squared equals 2k squared, and then divide, which is 4k squared, divide by 2, 2k squared, b squared equals 2c squared, which means that b must be even when it can't be, because it can't both be even, therefore root 2 does not equal a over b, where it's like rational, so it's like it's irrational basically. And then you could do the same thing for root 3, but I'll figure it out. And then it's like proving there's infinitely many primes I don't understand. Also, it's one thing to be like worried about the actual exam, it's another to be sat here worried that I've missed the exam's not actually today, because I know one person who does A-level maths and I haven't spoken to them in like weeks. So I have no one confirming it for me. I'm scared. I'm so tired, and this morning I woke up thinking, should I sleep in or should I not sleep in? Like, should I revise, right? Okay, that was not listening to the words I was saying. Okay, and I think the plot is I probably should have slept in, considering how I've done a revision, and now I'm just tired. Yeah, I still got like 9 hours of sleep, like don't get me wrong, I get my sleep, but your girl is so tired. Wanda, shut up, please. Thank you. Also, earlier I was like, should I charge my phone? Now it's on 28%, so I'm thinking that's probably should charge it. But for some reason, like it being on 20% in an exam is more calming to me than it being on like 80%, because I just feel like it's less likely to go off, even though I don't think that's how it works. It's 1 o'clock. I'm scared. I'm back. It was okay. It wasn't amazing, but it was like pretty good. Like it was probably the best maths exam I've done, but that's because my school makes the mocks really hard. So I'm still not sure how good it actually was. But yeah, I haven't gone on TikTok yet because I'm scared, honestly. But I was coming out and everyone in my year was like, oh my god, that was so good, that was delicious, that was amazing, the grade boundary is gonna be so high. So actually, I'm kind of scared. But yeah, and I was talking to someone and they were like, because I lost, I think, 18 marks overall, 19 marks. So like, if everything I wrote was right, I'd get like 81. Which is obviously pretty good, but yeah, I was talking to someone and they were like, oh yeah, I lost like 7 marks. I was like, okay. But that's because there was so many, well there wasn't so many, but there was like 2 integration questions. I couldn't do them because I'm not good at integration, guys. We don't judge. I'm actually seeing mixed opinions. I'm seeing some people being like it was amazing, some people being like it was bad, some people being like it was okay. So we're back.
7 days of extreme luckiness starts now. Use this sound.
Final psychology paper tomorrow. Some help. I don't feel well, so actually I'm worried that I might be ill and fail all my exams, but realistically, probably just tired. Which we can hope for, I guess. I'm listening to the song because this was my song for my January mocks, and I haven't really been getting those vibes for these exams, but maybe I should. I'm gonna crave someone's attention. As much as yours thought I should mention that I started my period on, I want to say, Friday, and right now I have really stinky thoughts. Don't know if that's related, but I feel like it is. You see me now, I'm living in the light. Break the windows, let myself back in. I'm here for the minute day. I might be hearing this live in a few weeks, but I could die knowing that you're probably out somewhere while I'm in my underwear. But it's fine. Oh, thank God that you're not seeing this. I mean, that depends on the fact, 1, she plays it, 2, I can hear it, because I won't be able to watch her. Here's the hope in yours. I hope you work my time. I'm letting it, whatever happens, I'm letting it. I let it happen. I haven't had any time to revise for this exam other than Friday, Saturday, and today. Yesterday was Saturday, today's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday. My exam is at 9 AM. And I don't revise on the weekend, so I'm not really used to it, and I haven't been very good at doing it. But part of me feels like I do know everything, just not very well. So I feel like I could answer a question on everything, and I actually don't care about doing well anymore. I just don't want to fail. But I'm hoping the first 2 papers mean I haven't failed so far. And so then maybe hopefully this won't matter. But then I also am like, why did I even bother trying on the first 2 papers if I'm not going to bother now and I'm going to ruin it all? But then I'm like, I don't know. Also, it slightly makes me feel better because I've been worried for my previous exams. I'm like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't feel that much more prepared than I did for my mocks, but I know this is how prepared I was for my mocks, and I don't feel prepared at all. So I'm like, okay, maybe I could have done better in my first 2 exams than I did in my mocks because I was a lot more prepared. But also, I don't know if it does make a difference because Was I that much more prepared, or did I just spend more time going over the same things? I don't know, but I guess we'll find out in August. Also, this is my dad's jumper because I found it on, like, someone to put it in my washing, and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just wear it. And I don't think I've ever worn anyone else's clothes before, and I feel so powerful. Like, I actually don't know what to tell you. So now I'm like, do I still wear everyone's clothes? Maybe, but like, I don't know, it makes me so uncomfortable, especially because like one of my brothers is quite potent. So I mean, not even in like a bad way, like he just sprays things so much, and it's like, I could never wear that. I also don't know if I'd actually want to wear his clothes. Probably not, but I can't think of any item of his that I would want to wear. But maybe this is my new thing. Here she is. See you tomorrow or not. I had a bite, just so you know that I've eaten it. I'm gonna try not to spill anything down here. I'm so tired. Apparently it's like 8:30. No one actually told me that. I thought it was like 6. But then I've been thinking it was like 6 for the last like 5 hours. So maybe that was a me problem. Maybe I should have thought about that. I'm just trying to think if someone made like a sad edit of a group of people, and including me, to this song, who I'd want to be. And I think I concluded none. But I do love a good edit to this song. I'm back. But I saw something yesterday. Not yesterday, it was maybe like a few weeks ago. Well, that's actually so dramatic. I'm gonna say a week ago, okay? And it was like, which way round is the right way round for chocolate digestion? And don't get me wrong, I still believe that this is the right way round for chocolate digestion. But I do think when I'm eating it, it is a lot nicer this way around, and I didn't realise that. So now this way round, it's dry on my freaking tongue. I never said the word freaking before. It's dry on my tongue. That is chocolatey, moisturising and smooth. I recommend.
Hi guys, in this video.
I'm back. It's 5:20 p.m. and I went okay. I'm seeing a lot of people on the interweb saying that it went terrible. It wasn't the best paper. Like, out of all of them, I knew doing it that people wouldn't like it, but I, made it through. It was just a lot of essay questions. Like, I felt like I was constantly writing essays, whereas in the others I didn't really feel that as much. But yeah, it's also quite scary because whatever I got in psychology is now like set in stone. I'm on 1% on my laptop, but I'm gonna try and watch the Saga of Bjorn, see if it's what I think it is. Ginny and Georgia episode 8 finished. Guys, I'm going down to Ginny and Georgia. You don't even understand. Exams tomorrow. Oh, doesn't even stop. Yeah, so basically I was telling myself I'm not gonna watch Ginny and Georgia because I'm in the middle of my alevel. I can't watch a fucking TV show, do you know what I'm saying? Did it. So I don't really know why, but I did, and it was really good. Actually, not being funny, because I was like, it's gonna be shit. Like, why would I bother watching it? Like, I might not even watch it after my exams. Like, do you know what I mean? I didn't have a plan to watch it, but I ended up watching it somehow, and it was so good. It was actually, low-key, one of the best things I've ever watched. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's today. Like, Jesus Christ. Last exam. I've checked the date and the time so many times. I missed 11:11 though just now, and I'm a bit upset about that. I'm a bit worried. It's fine. I just did the June 2022 paper because basically, apparently the paper 1 was identical to June 2022. which is a bit weird. But I don't think I did the June 2022 paper for paper 1, so I felt slightly disadvantaged for that one. Oh, that hit her face. Okay. And then, so I'm like, I have to do it just in case it is the same again. And everyone else has done it, right? But also I slightly worry that everyone, like I keep seeing, like all the papers I've done are like predicted papers and like the June 2022 paper. So I'm worried it's going to be completely different to whatever people are expecting, and I'm not going to be ready for it, because apparently, like, because what I struggle with is like integration, and apparently because there was quite a lot of integration on paper 1, people didn't think it's going to be on paper 2. So like, well, there's probably going to be integration, but like not that much integration, so people haven't really been putting on the predicted papers. But I'm like, if there's integration, I haven't revised integration in like a week, like I'm going to be a bit screwed. So I'm just hoping that that doesn't come up and it is just like what people expect it to be. But I think I'll be fine either way, because it's either going to be like the predicted papers or it's going to be like paper 1, and I was fine with paper 1 anyway. So yeah, I'm actually feeling okay. I'm feeling okay. Just keep telling myself that. I gave my room a little tidy, don't get me wrong. She still look great, but before you couldn't see the floor. So also a predicted topic is binomial expansion, and I know really well how to do the hard binomial expansion. If it's an easy binomial expansion question, I haven't done that in like a year, but I checked and the formula for it is in the formula book, so I think I'll be able to figure it out in the moment. And I also don't know if you can use the other formula for that, because probably you hurt somebody, but I guess we'll see. Just looking at my socks, they're a bit fucked up. You don't get to see my socks. Hello. You do get to see my socks. Don't know how we saw them, but she's looking at me because I just put my lanyard on and she knows I'm about to leave. I'm sorry, we're not friends. I'm about to leave. I feel ill. I'm gonna do a little transition thing, okay? And when I'm gonna put my hand on here, when I take it off, I'll have done my exam. I'm so scared. I said it. Did it go well? Not really. Well, it went well, like, ish. Like, it was a hard paper, and the internet is where it's at, okay? But, like, did I, you know, ruin my life? No, I haven't gotten the answers yet. Like, I don't know the answer to that, but I've seen a few, and I've got them all right. There was one question, which was, like, vectors, and no fucking clue how you do it. Right, I'm back. Okay. Right, yeah, like there was no topics in that thing, because I was like kind of like excited. I was kind of like happy because like none of the nice topics like trapezium rule, binomial expansion, like all the easy ones, none of them came up in paper 1. So I was like, oh yeah, none of them in paper 2. They weren't there. They weren't in paper 2. Honestly, couldn't even tell you what that paper had in it. Vectors, which not a fan, and vectors in paper 1, I'm pretty sure. Anyway, she's struggling. Anyway, got to do biology now, so. Actually, send help, I just realised tomorrow is Friday the 13th. I remember people saying months ago that, oh my god, our biology exam is on Friday the 13th. But I have not thought about it since. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th and I have a fucking biology exam. But, well, actually, it's like 6:30, but I had my biology test, actually. I haven't spoken to you since yesterday, but I had my biology exam. It was actually pretty good, but it was sort of like, well, because I was in it, and I was like, this is like pretty good, do you know what I'm saying? And then the normal timed people left, and they were so loud. They were like squealing, and I could hear they were so happy, because a lot of the time I'm trying to listen to see if people are happy, and it's like a bit unclear. Like it's like they're making noise, but I don't know if they're like, oh my god, that was so bad, or like, oh my god, that was like tonight. Very similar sounds, but it's everyone saying it. But this one I was like, okay, they definitely think it went well. But then I came out and I was on TikTok, and it seems to be kind of mixed. I mean, people liked it, but some people didn't like it. But most people did like it, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I don't know. It was come see, come slap. I don't think that makes sense. Okay, anyway. but I liked it, I guess. I'm kind of scared though. And oh my god, there was a question on the Hardy-Weinberg principle, and every time I'd seen that when I was like revising, I was like, oh yeah, I'll get that in the moment. Like, it's just like they give you the equation, I'll just put it in the equation. I saw it coming up and I was like, oh my god, I don't remember what the fucking things in the equation mean. And I thought I got it, but everyone on TikTok was like, guys, did you get 35 or 222? I got 68. But I knew it was wrong because I realised at the time this doesn't make sense. But I couldn't figure out how to do it right. Like, I just kept getting the same answer. I kept getting 68 and haven't seen anyone else get 68 on the internet. But you never know, maybe I'm correct. I don't know what this song is, but it's kind of vibe. And then afterwards, I went to the park with my friend. We went in the playground, and then maybe I'll put that clip in of her because she wants to be in the vlog, apparently. It's filming you. 1, 2, 3. She's so elegant. Woo! Get Elsie! Can she get off is the real question. Wow. Anyway, and then came home, and then I went on a dog walk with my father, and we had pizza at this place. And then I came home, and then I watched the new Snow White, which was actually quite bad. Not gonna lie, I couldn't really see anything because it was sunny outside and the light was shining onto like the TV, so I actually couldn't see anything. So I was basically on my phone the whole time, just in its presence. I mean, Rachel Ziegler was good, but the outfit was bad. Her hair was kind of bad. Was a bit confused about the whole dwarf situation. The plot was just kind of cringy, and I was a bit confused because I thought the whole thing, people were getting angry at her because she was like, she's not gonna have some prince come and save her, but sure, it wasn't a prince, but it was just a guy just saved her, and I guess she did kind of like save him, and then she's the one who was like doing everything, but like he still gave her a kiss that saved her life. Like, I don't, and like brought her back to life, so I would just say I didn't really get the point of that. And but you know, it was fun, it was cool. I liked some of the songs. I liked 2 of them. The one that's like waiting on a wish, I like that one. I might play that actually. And then the whistle while you work, whistle while you work. And then she was like, because like Dopey tried to whistle, right, and he was like, and she was like, no, just enough to blow out just enough to make a candle flicker but not blow out. To be fair, that's not helping me whistle. I mean, camaraderie said you're not in my time zone, but you want to be. Where art thou? Why not upon me? See it in my mind, let's fulfill the prophecy. Anyway, now I have 2 exams left. Wednesday and Thursday. Today's Friday. Which kind of upsetting that they're really far away. But it's also like, if they were any closer, I think I might cry. Because it starts mechanics, and I was doing mechanics upstairs just now. First of all, wasn't listening to what he said, and also, first of all, he started mentioning things. He was like, yeah, if you want for like alevel, you need to like know how to make the equations. And I was like, what the fuck do you mean? Obviously I don't know how to make the fucking equations. Like, why would they give me the fucking equations if I had to know how to make them? Like, please still give me the equations, don't get me wrong, but I think that was toxic. And yeah, I don't like mechanics, I don't like stats, and I had a mock on them like a month ago, 2 months ago, a month and a half ago, and I failed. I don't know what I got for the mechanics because I never went back to this to the lessons after that exam, but the stats I got 20 out of 50, which I think like 21 is a C, so it's not looking good, guys, let's just say that. It's also important to know, I haven't covered stats mechanics since then, and I came out of the stats exam thinking, yeah, that went quite well. I came out of the mechanics exam being like, that went terribly, so that's why I'm really worried to find out what I got in my exam. But to be fair, 20 is not that many marks. Like, it's really not. Like, there was like 6 questions on that exam. That's like 2 questions that I got right. So I'm like, surely I got 2 questions right on the mechanics. Like, surely I could have gotten like 20, maybe. I don't fucking know. 2 days? Oh, what's in 2 days? 2 days is Wednesday. So like 3 days. 3 days and I'm done. I did another mechanics paper and I got 42 out of 50. Well, ish. So a win is a win. I also really need a shower because I kind of reek low-key. But, because basically, my school didn't give us study leave. So technically I should be in school today, but irrelevant. Right, so the point is, my maths teacher put on, show my homework. Yeah, my maths teacher put on show my homework, like, like a room change, and then she wrote, please join me in this room for a much needed applied revision session, and I was like, oh, no thanks. It's Tuesday, day before my exam, biology exam. I'm tired, I want to go to bed, and I'm considering it, actually, so I think on that, but, it's now, what's the time? Almost 2, it's 1:53. Elsie came around earlier and she gave me some muffins that she made because she's such a sweetie pie. So that's also thank you, Elsie. And yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm tired. I'm not doing that well on these papers and I'm tired. So yeah, send love. And because I can only do papers because I tried watching videos and my brain's not functioning. So yeah. And I'm blaming my mother because last night I have it like on my sleep wave. I kept trying to fall asleep. I'd fall asleep and then I woke up immediately because she was being so loud. So I didn't get a good night's sleep and now I'm tired and now I can't revise and now my life's gonna be ruined because I'm gonna fail my alevel. It's 4:44. That is such fun. Oh my god, I just remembered I missed fucking 11:11 again. I don't think I've done 11:11, made a wish at 11:11 in like a week, which is not a good sign. I'm gonna go check on my toilet because someone did something in there earlier. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Okay, so I have these like bracelets which track animals. I've just discovered that my shark is dead. Half an hour. I did it. A-level biology is over. That's actually insane. Okay, anyway, I feel like I gained a rash in that exam on my arm here. I don't know what that would be from. But yeah, the exam went like okay because there was one question on, it had like micrographs, I don't know what they're called, but like images of like different types of muscle, and you had to say what it was, and it was a 6 marker. And I know that during paper 1 I knew what the different types of muscles were, but in this exam I just didn't. So I was like, oh, so I guessed. And then, but the rest of the questions were like, okay, the first question, I don't know what the answer was. I know it wasn't xylem, but I wrote xylem, but when I tried to write xylem, I went to write it with a Z, and that's when I knew this exam might not go that great. Now it's time for stats mechanics. I have clothes arriving soon though, which is fun. I didn't even think of this morning, but I'm never going to use Snap Revise again. And now I need to cancel my subscription. This is so sad. Ah! Cancel. Is it only $9.99? My final time doing maths to this is me trying. I was going to do yesterday, but I didn't want to. Ooh, cinematic. I feel like this is way too many words for like a question 1, but like it's fine. I'm not listening to a word this man says because I'm just sad.
Over here you've got west, southwest, and south-southwest.
I'm gonna miss it so much.
So then we've got...
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling confident. I got 11:11, so I was happy about that. I was on the toilet and I checked my phone and I was like, oh my god. And it's also because I feel like I've done every question that there is to do, like physics and maths tubes or whatever. So it's like, might as well give up. Okay, so Elsie's posting a video in half an hour, so I'll watch something random for half an hour and then I'll watch that. Oh my god.
I thought like it would be less scary because I'm like older, but it's
Also, I'm gonna try and get the like sheet of paper that they have on our desk, with our face on it and like our information and like other stuff, right? Because I had no idea. I think it'd be fun to keep. So I'm like, what? Either I can just take it at the end, just pick up and take it, or I could ask. But then I'm like, do I ask at the end? But then I always sit at the back, right? So by the time they get to me, they don't even come near me. They just like reach for my paper and ignore me as if I'm not there, which is quite rude. It's been over an hour, but I'm back.
How this works with a basic example. So
But also, if I want to ask, I'm gonna have to ask like the right person, because some of those invigilators, no offense, but I don't want to ask you. There's like one or two that I'm thinking like, yeah, I'd ask them. There's actually one. She was in my exam yesterday and she seems really nice, so I'm hoping she's there again. It's not lunch, but it is my lunch, basically. But my dad's on the call downstairs. I'm not gonna be stairs. Half an hour. I'm officially so incredibly bored. Still got 20 minutes till I leave. Boo, 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 boo.